Look at that. Oh. Angelina Jolie. Wow. Angelina! Woo! Oh, I'm sorry. How crazy. Oh, there we go. One bite. Woo, look at that. Come on. Woo! Look at that. Oh my goodness. Most venomous in its family. Up on New Guinea. That isn't common. Give me 1 second, guys.
Good morning, my beautiful people. Come with me on an adventure to the Delta Cargo pickup area to pick up, more fish. Let's go. All right, boys and girls, we've made it to the West Palm Beach Airport. I'll tell you what, these West Palm Beach Airport boys, they know that if a package comes in for me, it's either a bunch of kitty fish or it's a giant cobra.
All right, beautiful people, we made it to Southwest Cargo and they're closed. All right, beautiful people, we called a phone number. We got a guy who's going to try to help us out and get these fish immediately because they were sent last night, and these guys are closed the whole weekend, which Rod did not know. But for some reason, the airport where he sent the fish through, they thought this place would be open, and that's why we sent them here. So, but these people are great. They're actually working right now to send somebody over here to get my fish out of there so we can bring them to Chandler's Wild World, and they don't have to live the rest of their days in this shipping area. Update, guys, I'm still at the airport waiting. They're trying to figure everything out, and this guy just pulled up and he started speaking almost Creole to me, and I was like, what you're gonna help me with my package? He's like, no, my package. And I'm like, bro, I don't work here. Do I look like I work here? But I actually did have the information he needed. I guided him to the right area, so I guess I could apply. I'm still waiting. There's no fish. I'm all alone, and this place is closed. What do I do? Guys, for some reason now I'm in a 7-Eleven parking lot. I was told away between the car wash and the 7-Eleven, and apparently some guy's gonna meet me with the boxes because they're closed today, and they're doing me a big favor by giving me my fish, so. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Adrian from Southwest Cargo. We got the packages, we're ready to go. I gotta get home, I got a tour coming. All right, beautiful people, we made it back to the pond. We got all the fish eating. They're all coming up to the side of the lake where we threw some croc chow in the water. We're feeding them nothing but the best here. Literally a diet formulated for crocodiles full of protein and nutrients. So it's gonna make these catfish grow like crazy. And here we go, look at this. We got all the new fish. Look at, oh, he's not dead, don't worry. He just needs a little help. This is a beautiful albino pacu that was just sent over from Predatory Fins. And we're gonna wanna put this guy in the water right away. We don't wanna waste too much time with him. We've already put in lake water so he can acclimate to that quality of water. So let's see, we're gonna gently, whoa, we're gonna gently, oh my goodness. We're gonna gently pull out this beautiful pacu. Look at this. Albino pacu. Finally, I've been wanting to get one of these forever. Hopefully we can get some more in the future. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, they're strong, they're strong. And there he goes. Just like I planned to put him in the water. There he goes, he's perfectly acclimated. He's gonna thrive. He's gonna make lots of friends. Here, check out how beautiful. This is one of the prettiest hybrid catfish I've ever seen. This is a red-tailed catfish hybrid with a tiger shovel nose. Look how beautiful that catfish is. Oh my goodness. Right into the pond. Just as I planned. Let's go. So right over here, we have a gorgeous gourami. Check out this guy. Gouramis get really big, and they have these really goofy lips. Oh my gourami, why? Look at this. Oh my goodness. An albino gourami. Thank you so much, Predatory Fins, for sending me these rescue fish so they can live the rest of their lives out here at CWW. Remember, if your fish outgrow their tanks, you can actually donate them to this facility, and they can live the rest of their lives in a big, beautiful pond where they can get to their natural size. And look at this. We're gonna put this beautiful fish. Comment below, you guys. What do you think we should name this beautiful gourami? I was thinking of some celebrity names. I forgot this really good one, but for now I think Angelina Jolie because of those lips. Wow. Angelina. Angelina. Come on, Angel. Oh, Angelina. There Angelina goes. Angelina, you good? Get out of here, Angel. Wow. Wow, what a fish. Wow. All right, beautiful people. I'll see you in the next clip. We're gonna let these fish acclimate, and we'll get into the next thing. Guys, I'm hanging out with Duff Does Nature Stuff, and we're actually looking at the fish that we just put in earlier today. And look, the albino pacu's already coming up to the dock to eat, hanging out, enjoying himself. Amazing. And look, Angelina Jolie out there in the distance. Oh, what? Are you eating croc chow? I bet that tastes good. What is going on, beautiful people? It's another beautiful day out here in South Florida, and I got another shipment from Rod at Predatory Fins up in New York, and this is another rescue fish. This is a pretty bizarre one. It's not the usual fish that we've been getting lately. It's a very interesting species from Africa, and this was somebody's pet that actually outgrew its fish tank. Come check this out. So, oh, Kaido, look, he's trying to help. You gonna unbox? You can help unbox? So check, oh my goodness, can't believe this thing's here. Rod's been telling me about this for a couple weeks now, and if you can try to guess what that is, it's got like vestigial legs, like unevolved legs, front legs and back legs. We're gonna cut this open so it can actually start acclimating to the lake water. Let's get that ice pack out of there. Kaido, hold these scissors. Thank you. Check this out, look at this thing. This is such a crazy freak of nature. Look at this. Do you guys know what this is? This is an African lungfish. Check this out. Oh, it feels so weird. Oh my God, it's slimy. So this is an African lungfish. Oh. And it's a beautiful animal. Nature designed it to survive the ultimate droughts in Africa, where these animals, these lungfish, check this out. Look how strange it is. They breathe air. That's why they're called lungfish. And this species of fish will actually go dormant inside mud and make a casing of its own slime around it to protect it in the dry season. And they'll be underneath the earth in dry, rocky earth, sitting in a little cocoon waiting for the wet season to come back and hydrate them so they can go back to their rivers and systems. Don't bite that. What's wrong with you? So let's get this guy acclimating. I gotta get a big bucket of this water in here and slowly start introducing it to the lake water. Look at this. This is so strange. Kaido, don't go in there. These things do have teeth, so you don't want to get bit by them. Now, the old owner of this fish, this was somebody's pet, named it Birthday Candles. So it already has a name. It's so weird. Oh my God, I can barely hold on to it. Oh! That is a phallic looking fish. That is a meaty little phallic fish. Come here. I don't want to get bit by it. They do have teeth. I don't know if he's going to try and bite me. Come here, buddy. I can't even hold him. He's so slimy. Look at his face. See his eyes? Oh God, don't bite me. Look at that. Oh! No, stay away from the phallic fish. No, Kaido, get out of there. He's not helping with acclimation. All right, let's get him some more water. Get out of there, Kaido. Get out of there, you little rat. Get out of there. Okay, so this fish's name is Birthday Candles, and the owner just could not keep him anymore. He's been acclimating in this water. He should be good to go, so we're just gonna take him. All right, come on, Birthday Candles. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm sorry, Birthday Candles. All right, there you go, Birthday Candles. Enjoy your life. Get out of here, Birthday Candles. They're not really an active fish. They just sit at the bottom of a lake or a swamp, and they hide in holes and whatnot, eating like crustaceans. What? 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 All right, beautiful people. I got a bunch of animals to feed. Let's go see how the rest of the critters are doing. We got some nice chicken for Chobi. Give him a little bit of exercise, have him come out of his pen. Come on, Chobi. Come on. Come on, Chobi. Come on, Chobi. Come on, keep moving, keep moving. Come on, Chobi, come on, Chobi. Woo! What's going on, big boy? Woo! You hungry? Woo! Nice meal for my beautiful nuisance alligator. Big boy was caught out of Delray Beach as a nuisance, and if I didn't take him, he would have ended up at a hunting ranch where they would have paid $5,000 to even $15,000 to shoot a big gator. Woo! Big boy! He's roughly about 11 feet long. He's doing good. All right, beautiful people. We got some feeders in here. I do have a frozen thawed ball python that was donated to me for Justina, and then we're gonna feed all these rodents off to all the snakes. So let's get right into it. Hey, Justina, you hungry? She's a really good feeder, so let's see how she reacts to the snake on the floor. Maybe get her to chase it a little bit. This is a beautiful female Indonesian king cobra. Woo! Find these guys all throughout Asia, from India, all throughout the different countries in Asia, and all the broken up islands in Southeast Asia, like Indonesia, which is this beautiful queen's home range. Look at her. As she grabs the python, she'll actually contort her body, and sometimes these guys will death roll to disorientate the snakes when they're alive. as the venom's taking effect. They're not the most toxic venomous snakes, but they have so much venom in their glands. They have the second biggest venom yield of any venomous reptile in the world. So they put their prey into toxicity overload. And you can actually see there's a little bit of liquid oozing down. You can actually see that gold underneath her mouth. She's a fully loaded king cobra. So her venom glands are intact and she is not messing around. Look at that. Such a beast of an Indonesian king cobra. And you hear that growl? The famous growl of the king cobra. A warning to any other predators in the area to stay back. These guys actually encounter tigers and elephants, so they have to be intimidating so they don't end up on the menu of another animal. She's tough. I love her. You'd think with the new Buddha statue in here, she'd feel a little bit peaceful, but I guess not. What's really interesting is throughout Asia, for example, Thailand and Malaysia, where they have a lot of Buddhist temples, you can find king cobras just like this crawling around the temples because there's lots of other snakes for them to eat. How cool is that? Such a badass king cobra. Whoa! All right. Not gonna mess with you too much. Here you go, baby. Let's keep her happy and her mouth occupied. Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go. Come on. There you go. All right, let's leave Justina, and we're gonna go feed some other snakes. Let's go check on that baby black mamba. But first, let me get out without dying. Look at that. See those bands on the back of the hood? Those are called chevrons. So cool. All right, locked and secured. Good to go. All right, beautiful people. You can see that the baby black mamba actually looks blue now. Just came out of its shed. First shed, so it should be hungry now. We have some pinkies and fuzzies defrosted. So I'm actually gonna take this mamba out, clean its enclosure, get some fresh water, and we're gonna give it a little inspection, and then we're gonna put some food in there for him. But look at that, that's so crazy. It literally looks like it has a bluish green hue to it, which would probably help out a lot when they're young, living amongst the green bushes. When they hatch out, camouflage so they can avoid birds of prey and maybe other reptiles that might eat them. All right, gotta be super careful. It does not matter that this snake is a baby. It has the ability to drop you dead with a tiny, tiny amount of its venom. Look at this. This snake is so beautiful. Look at this. It's got literally like a greenish blue hue to its body. How wild is that? This snake is so beautiful. A nice big shed in here. We're gonna pull out and check out how that shed looks. A whole shed, so that's good. Has enough humidity to properly shed that. We'll keep the shed aside for a fan of the show. I'm sure somebody would love to have that. Clean out this little water dish, take out all that bedding, and we're gonna put it right back in there with some fresh water. Just gonna make sure this guy doesn't go flying away. So, of course, for anyone new to the channel, these animals are highly venomous, and I'm licensed by the state to exhibit them or keep them privately, but I actually do educational tours here at the facility, and the whole goal of breeding these venomous reptiles for snakes like this species, the black mamba, is to get them to a venom lab in the future so we can make life-saving anti-venom with the venom of this snake and future offspring that we produce. At least for the highly venomous snakes, like the mambas that I do not want to go into any private trade, these guys will end up going to a venom lab. I already was lucky enough to meet Carl Barden, who owns a venom lab here in Florida, and he was nice enough to take this mamba. So, oh, you can eat it? You can, oh my goodness, do you see it? Oh, it's flashing the black. How crazy. Oh, there we go, one bite, the kiss of death. We're gonna put another pinky in there because that's a big snake. Maybe even put 3 pinkies in there. And there's fresh water, we're good to go. We're gonna close this up, make sure it's super secure. No games with this snake. Literally, look, he's flashing his mouth. Woo, look at that. Oh my goodness. So they're called black mambas because of that black interior of the mouth. They flash it as a warning, like a water moccasin would, to deter maybe an unruly fisherman that's trying to kill him. So literally, a drop of venom from this snake that fits at the tip of a pencil could kill you and everyone around you. They are extremely neurotoxic snakes. Some would say they're probably in the top 20 most venomous in the world. They're not as toxic as the inland taipan and the coastal taipan, but they are extremely athletic and their venom is pretty close to their toxicity. Highly potent neurotoxic venom to the point where it's so pure, so fine, it's literally crystal clear when you milk this snake. Their venom's like water. That's how you know it's pure neurotoxic venom that shuts your body down. These snakes are not deadly because they'll rot you from the inside out, but because they're so toxic, they shut your body down and then you can't breathe. And then eventually your brain shuts down and it's useless after that. You have
Clinical death, which is when you can still get revived. I believe that's like 3 to 4 minutes. And then biological death is when you pass 5-6 minutes with oxygen not going to your brain. So that means if you were revived in the hospital, you are mentally handicapped. You're basically potentially a vegetable. I might be off by like a minute or two. I learned all that when I was becoming a firefighter, becoming a paramedic and all that. So it's good to know these things. It's good to know time frames of when you can actually be revived and saved. It's a big reason why when I was in India, I cut off the circulation of my finger in the rice field, because I was more concerned with neurotoxins shutting my body down, shutting my brain down with no oxygen getting to it, versus the venom eating away at my finger. I actually just took the gamble of just letting my finger die and not taking the risk of having my body shut down, and then clinical, then biological death with no oxygen to the brain. High risk. You got to weigh out your pros and cons in that situation. So anyways, first shed from the baby black mamba, awesome. While we have this little setup right here, let me grab the blue Solaris and see maybe if the blue Solaris will eat off the tongs for the first time. I know they've been eating off the floor when I leave pinkies in there, but I want to see maybe if for the first time we'll get them to actually eat off the tongs. You guys are going to be blown away. Look how big one of the blue Solaris are. Huge. Absolutely ridiculous. The other one's way smaller. This is the one that would consistently take down food when I would offer food. But look at this. Might be going through shed soon. Look at that, he's so big. And see the little blue one on the bottom? So drastically bigger than the sibling. And my buddy just produced more of these. Oh, shoot, he dropped it. And my buddy just produced more of these bad boys, so we might be getting a few more blue babies for the future displays here. Come on. Take a bite. Take a bite, little fella. Take a bite. Nibble. Oh, come on. Okay, it seems like they're still a little bit shy. We'll just put this fuzzy right there and throw in a couple pinkies so they can gorge and get fat and happy. There we go. So we'll both eat on their own, but that's the beautiful blue Solaris that we've been raising up. Let me just close this up, lock it. Ooh, check this out. She's already slurping down that ball python. Nice, easy meal. Nothing too big. You don't want to feed them something too crazy big. You don't want it to make it a pain in the butt for them to digest. This little 3-foot ball python is the perfect meal for this snake. Look at that. Look at those eyes. She is such a badass snake. You can see why king cobras are my favorite snakes in the world. They're like dragons. Look at her slurp down that, using her fangs as hiking poles to get down that food real quick, inching it into her esophagus. Ooh-wee! Look at that. And I've known this king cobra since I was 17 years old when my friend used to own it. This is one of the first king cobras that I handled growing up. Actually, the first time I ever handled a king cobra was actually in Texas when I was about 15, 16 years old at a facility that does not exist anymore. So I've been doing this since I was a little kid, and I'm almost 27 now. All right, baby, I'm gonna leave you alone. I don't wanna keep messing with you. Such a badass snake. All right, I'll see you later, mama. Whoa, naughty snake. All right, next up we have the death adder, the world's fastest striking snake. And these guys are in the top 8 most venomous in the world. Watch how fast he strikes. This is a Dajaran death adder. Ooh, there are a few species out there. And this one comes from the Dajaran Desert in Australia in the outback. And they live around yellow and red rock everywhere, so that's great coloration for camouflage. He's a little bit dark. He's gonna be going through shed soon. Usually he's way brighter than that. But he's a beautiful little death adder. And even though he's called an adder, and he looks like a viper, he's actually a front fixed fang neurotoxic elapid. So he's more closely related to a king cobra or a mamba than he actually is a rattlesnake. So let's close this up. We're gonna put him back in his little holding area. All right, so let's feed Pearl, the beautiful leucistic monocled cobra. She's doing good. She's always cranky as ever. Come on, come on. You coming? Look, 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 right here. Right here. She just needs to know that there's food in the air when she smells it. There we go. Ooh, come on. Gotta be careful with her because even though she's a monocled cobra and she's not technically a spitting cobra, she actually does fling venom when she stresses her venom glands and strikes. So there's actually dry venom all over the glass, and that's why you gotta be careful with every venomous snake and not just the ones that you think will spit at you. We got a bigger rat right here. We're gonna feed my sweet girl, Big Bertha, the biggest monocled cobra in the collection. And she's actually the first cobra I handled when I was a little kid. Come on. There you go. Beautiful snake. Right back inside the enclosure. Use the tool to close it up so it's nice and safe. And we'll lock all these in a second. I just have everything pre-unlocked so I can just go through and feed the snakes real quick. Next up, we have the Papuan black snake. It's a snake that I've been contemplating whether or not I want to keep in the collection. It's extremely venomous, like a taipan. It's the most venomous in its family. And it's a bizarre, unique, venomous snake from Papua New Guinea that isn't common. Oh boy. All right. Let me just get her in the right position because I do not have the right tools to handle this snake right now. Give me 1 second, guys. Just gotta deal with one of the world's most venomous snakes. No big deal. From Papua New Guinea. Literally Black Death right here. Get her right back where she belongs. Come on, Mama. Get in there. Anyways, I was contemplating whether or not I want to keep her in the collection for the future of the display here at the Serpentarium. Whether or not she should stay here. I just don't know if there's any keepers out there that would be able to deal with this snake. I'm sure there are, but when it comes to highly venomous snakes, I don't like giving them out to any other keepers. I usually give out eyelash vipers and stuff that's not medically significant if you get bit. Those are the kind of snakes that maybe I'd consider selling to other venomous keepers, but I don't like selling animals, let alone highly venomous reptiles. So this snake will either stay with me forever or maybe go to a venom lab so its venom can be used for venom research. So we'll figure that out as time goes on because she's just, you know, she doesn't have a boyfriend. We're not breeding her. Maybe she would be more useful at a venom lab where her venom could save someone's life. This is King Tut. He looks hungry. Oh, he looks hungry. Come on. Woo! Beautiful Egyptian cobra. Look at that. Big, beautiful Egyptian. This is the second largest cobra in Africa. And this is the one that they say killed Cleopatra, actually. Get him right back in there. Come on. Hey, don't be a naughty boy. Get back in there. You got your end of the deal. Lock that and secure it real quick. And while we're at it, locked, secured, good to go. Locked, secured, good to go. And locked, secured, good to go. And I think one more snake for this episode. Let's feed the infamous Indian cobra, the one that nearly took my life in India. Not this individual, but the species. What's up, dude? How you doing? You having a good day? Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at that. Oh my goodness! Look at, oh! All right, that's good enough for me. Let's get him right back into there. Let's get a lock on that. And make sure it's super, super secure. And the anniversary for my bite was actually just a couple weeks ago or a month ago. So it's been about a year since my life was nearly taken by the Indian cobra. Love this snake. I respect the hell out of it. I love every single kind of snake. Venomous, non-venomous. I even like ball pythons. I like everything. But you have to respect these animals. If you guys want to do the kind of stuff that I do, definitely get a mentor. Definitely go work at a sanctuary or a zoo. Find good, responsible people. Learn to use the tools and take your time. This is not the kind of stuff you want to jump right into. And I'm sure not every viewer out there wants to work with venomous reptiles, but just advice to the young people who are enthusiastic like I was when I was a little kid. Do everything with pace and time. Don't rush into it. When you rush into it, that's how you lose body parts of your life. So be safe and get a mentor and do things safely. Remember, I post all my accidents, everything that's good, everything that's bad, everything's out there for you guys to watch. And it's not for me to just get views and make money. It's so you guys can learn from my accomplishments and my mistakes. So everything's out there for you guys. And not everything will always go according to plan when working with wildlife. And that's what you guys gotta learn from these videos. Anyways, beautiful people, that's gonna be it for this episode. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe, and most of all, follow your dreams and stay passionate about what you love. I'm passionate about AC. I love AC. See this vent right here? Whew, we spent a lot of money on this AC and I love it, baby. Woo! All right, beautiful people, I'll see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe, and follow your dreams. Hey! Look at that. Oh!